Moosejaw, the adventure begins. I found him at the dog pound, a 9-month-old St. Bernard tagged vicious with children. I had no children, knew no children, and was skeptical that at 9 months, vicious? Vicious children, more likely. They were clear though, one mistake, and he'd be put down. So, train the heck out of him. No more heck, none. His name, Moose, seemed to say stupid. So I put a little north in it and renamed him Moosejaw, after a city in Saskatchewan. Canadians thought it was cool. Americans, not sure what a Saskatchewan was. We trained non-stop for 2 months, 24 hours a day. And after that, forever. I had no car, so we walked and hitched. We actually got rides, pickups and vans and old Chevys, no Cadillacs. He got good at hopping up and squeezing in, being the center of attention, being petted nonstop. Mute hand signals and few verbals. He would stay for an hour, more even. Stay. On a city sidewalk with people going by while I watched him from hiding. If he started to go, I'd jump out, scold him, hug him, and do it again. He'd heel, no leash or collar, ever. Sit at intersections and give no love to anyone but me. He tolerated the petting with a smile. He was ready. It's 1970, I'm 23, and more enthusiastic than skilled at survival ways. Not a rookie, but I wanted more. We were going to the mountains. Man and his dog. I refined my backpack gear, made MJ a saddlebag from a pair of day packs. He'd carry his own 30 pounds of food. Figured we'd hitchhike west from Minneapolis. We looked sharp, clean, well-used gear, nylon packs, tent, mini stove, food, and our look, an important part when asking for a ride, standing with a moose. Our packs matched. He was predominantly white and clean. I had very long blonde hair and an attempt at a red beard. We looked Swiss, Norwegian maybe. A friend took us to the edge of town. Short rides for a while, 30 miles or so. I'm only going to the next town, or just up the road a bit, eh? 2 pickups and a car got us just into South Dakota. Small grain farms, long rows, gently rolling land, not like our corn. It was beautiful country, really beautiful. At dusk, we retreated from the highway, pitched the tent, ate, and spent the night. Hitching near dark is unwise. It's a morning thing. We're up, fresh. Put our best trustworthy look on and out onto the shoulder. Only a few minutes later, an older panel truck slows, looking us over. We understand. Moosejaw turns, looks right at them, and then at me. They pull over. Wow. Up close, it's a cartoon truck. An early 50s panel truck, long and tall. Spotty paint, good tires though. It seems to run smooth. It has brass beds tied to it. A bunch of them. Beverly Hillbillies style. The closer, the crazier. One on each side and stacked high on top. Padding, sort of, between them. They go by slow and stop on the shoulder. A woman gets out on the right side with a big fluffy sheepdog, wiggling and happy. The dog. It bounces all around Moosejaw. Where are you headed? The Rockies, I say. All of them? I smile. Sure. We are for San Francisco. She points to the driver, her boyfriend, I figure. Would you work for a ride to the mountains? We need help with these beds. Polishing. Sounds fair. You mean polishing while driving? Pretty crowded with all us and the dogs. Laughing. No, polishing when we stop for the night. We drive slow, so we're days from the mountains. I can polish. The word begins to sound weird. I'm grateful for the ride, and Moosejaw is a squared away dog. That slip got a puzzled look, but no reaction. We stowed gear, found a nest for MJ and myself, and rolled at 40 miles an hour. They weren't kidding. 2 long days to Denver, then the real climb, and even slower. Beds got polished though. I became an expert. Moosejaw watched, occasionally requiring affection. A head the size of a basketball. After passing Denver, half the beds polished, Fred and Greta, they had names, allowed us how they enjoyed my company, and I should consider going all the way with them. And I was a valued polisher. They left unsaid. Food would be included. Afterwards, I could go up the coast, Seattle, even Vancouver, and return home through the Canadian Rockies. Didn't take much convincing. The adventure was loose anyway. I had briefly lived in Toronto, so I had a clear border history. Okay. So their plan, now my plan, is get there. We do, a week later, and stay with a couple they know on Potrero Hill. They will advertise a sale in their friend's front yard and sell the beds. Really? Seems like a stretch, but it's not. It's a sure thing. The couple is Mark and Michael. Most of the neighborhood is gay. The bars, the stores, very normal. New to me, though, the beds turn out to be insanely popular. They are ornate, like movie-level ornate. Not many left in the Midwest, and none out here. Mark is middle-aged and successful. Michael is my age and flamboyant. He is locked in on his role as homemaker. He's good at it, has fun doing it, is territorial too, but a great hostess, not sure. I take my cues from Fred and Greta, and I'm having a good time. It's Friday morning. I'm in the front yard, finishing up the last bed. Moosejaw is making friends with every pedestrian in the neighborhood. Michael announces the sale is tomorrow. First thing, tonight we're going out. Sunday, I'm headed north. Their local bar has drinks, no food. Sounds like a party place. Michael takes me aside for some advice. I want you to have fun. I want you to be relaxed and at home. You've met a few of our friends. They are your friends too. You are straight. Everyone knows it. Everyone at the bar can tell. You wear it like a jacket and it fits. Some people in the bar will hit on you. You're pretty. They're teasing. I will be nearby, paying attention. I can shame anyone in there. You are safe. You hear me? Have fun. It's been over 50 years since, and I'm still digesting that short talk. We all went out, drank too much, had fun. Michael stepped in once that I remember. Problem evaporated. There may have been more, but I doubt it. It was fun, raucous, innocent, and like Michael said, safe. The sale was a lot like the bar without the drinks. A huge success. Sparkling brass marching away all morning. Sunday, Fred drove us to the north edge of town. Greta was sad that I was leaving the group, so she stayed at the house. Michael had fed her funk with sarcasm. Fred and I shook hands, did a man hug. He left us on the shoulder, just like he found us. I put out my thumb.